Before I put the second leg, the baby came out.
Wow.
And they look at it and said, wow, Jesus. I never knew that time. Somebody was hearing me that, except they gave birth to Jesus Christ through operation, that is when they can operate me. Same woman, 3 months after, saw me outside.
We'll be going around the world to bring you people, tribes, and tongues that have pledged their allegiance to serve Jesus forever. And today I have with me, Madam Adewale. She will be telling us that major events that she can reflect on. She only said, God, with this event, I will serve you forever. And we'll be asking her that sacrifices she has made in the cause of gospel. And telling us that song she used to sing in and outside the church to testify of God's goodness. We'd like to hear from her. Thank you so much. So we'd like to hear from you that major event that you can reflect back and like, God, you did this. For this, I will serve you forever. So that's what we want to hear from you this morning.
Yes, sometimes ago, like I said, my name is Mrs. Adewale.
Wow, thank you, man.
So sometimes ago, let me just flash back and remember what happened when I wanted to give birth to my first son. So, being the first child, it has not been so easy. Although with God, it was easy for me. I didn't know people said when you reach, women, 10 fingers, you give birth.
Yeah.
I never knew I was already at 7 fingers. I just went to lodge complaint in the hospital. So when I got there, I told the doctor I was not feeling comfortable. And the doctor asked me, he tells me, he did it. He now said, Madam, you can't leave. I said, what happened? That day I was putting on the best of my clothes like a gown, a woman with pregnancy.
I understand.
A gown, and with my high heel, I was going to my place of work. So when I got to the hospital, they said they won't permit me to leave. I said, what happened? There's not yet time. Although it remains just a week. And I said, they said already your child is almost coming out. I said, who told you that? To God be the glory. When I got to the hospital, I saw some people, remembering the first child.
Wow.
This was just a funny thing. I was asking people, why are these people crying? They said they want to deliver. I said, and I said, sister, please, how many fingers are you? He said, 2 fingers. And they said, me, 7 fingers. Yeah, I don't understand though. So somebody now said, these kind of people, when they want to give birth, their own life is very just funny stage. Certainly. They said the doctor came in and they tested me. They now said, what's happened? This woman should have given birth now, 7 fingers. I was not crying. People were with 2 fingers, when I meant 2 fingers, I don't understand.
Yeah, sure,
doctors will understand what I'm
Medically.
saying. Medically, they will understand. And I said, well, if it is 10 we are going to, I think it's 3. Let me go and sleep. And I said, this woman, you need to be walking around. I said, okay. So my pastor was with me. I was moving around. The doctor now said, if by tomorrow morning, that was around evening, around 6, 7. If by tomorrow morning she didn't give birth, then they will take her to the hospital. I overheard that.
For Cesarean,
for CS, and I said, you will take one of your nurse to that bed, not me. So they even gave me this kind of injection. What do you call it?
Yeah. Several injections just for easy push.
For easy push, they gave it to me. I was not moved. I was just feeling
Relax,
comfortable.
yeah.
People were saying, this woman with this thing. I said, me, I don't know what you people gave to me. That you say I should be feeling uncomfortable. I said, me, I don't feel any uncomfort with myself. Then it was around 8 in the morning, and they gave me 10 a.m. They gave themselves, not me.
10 a.m. in the morning.
That if it is by 10 a.m. she didn't give birth, they should go and prepare a room for her.
Wow.
When the nurse came, the nurse saying it again. I said, you go and prepare it for yourself, not for me. Because when they gave birth to Jesus Christ, nobody did CS for him. I never knew that God did it one way or the other. Suddenly around 9:45, already they have laid the bed. 9:45, I just told them, I want to poo. They now said, you that have been giving us. I said, I know, I'm telling you, my stomach is running somehow.
Wow.
Very uncomfortable. That was 9:45. They now said 9:45. Leave this woman alone. I said, if you don't answer me, I'll put here. But someone now said, our eyes have changed. Immediately they took me to favor room, where they call labor room, because I call it favor room. Immediately, I didn't spend 5 minutes. They are still pulling me on the stretcher where they will raise leg.
Before you knew.
I didn't even the nurse or the doctor didn't prepare very well. The child will fall down, because as they put me on that bed, the first leg, Before I put the second leg, the baby came out.
Wow.
And they look at it and said, wow, Jesus. I never knew that time. Somebody was hearing me that except they gave birth to Jesus Christ through operation, that is when they can operate me. Same woman 3 months after saw me outside and said, Madam, could you believe I hold on to your God?
And it came true. It came for her.
And she said, in fact, our own has even passed. I don't know what they call it. There was no water with the baby. That woman. So 3 months after she saw me, I said, Madam, me, I can't even recognize her again. And I said, I don't know you. The woman told me that she used my faith. That the God that woman called upon, let me call on that God. And that was how God is.
Wow. This is what it means to serve Jesus. She's testifying this morning. That this is wonderful. Somebody around just held to the hem of our own garment, and God did it for her. This is what we're talking about. Just come to Jesus. He will say, what are we asking her this morning? One major thing she has actually sacrificed in the cause of serving Jesus. We'd like to hear from her.
Actually, when I was 7, I made a play to God that if it can make my service year very easier, I will return all the money that service year,
generates.
The money they gave to.
Yes.
I would
as Alawi.
All the Alawis. Yeah. And God made it to work perfectly, and I returned all the money.
Wow.
For that 1 year.
When you walk, there's a song say when we walk with the Lord in the light of His word, there is this glory He brings around us, and that's what I can testify about that today. There's a glory around you that God wants to showcase to the world. All you need to do is to serve Jesus. We'd like to hear from her. That song she used to sing in and outside the church to testify of God's goodness. Let's hear from her. Bí mo tilẹ̀ kéré ó fàánú gbà mí. Ẹ ṣé o olóore. Bí mo tilẹ̀ kéré ó fàánú gbà mí. Ẹ ṣé o. She's testifying this morning. You too can testify. All you need to do is to come to Jesus. She says she can see the mighty hand of God over her life. Despite the fact she's too small, but God still save her with His mercy. God can save you with His mercy this morning. All you need to do, come to Jesus. You will never regret. Thank you on the worshiper. Wow.